Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Junglo, the owner of a Dragon House. Right next to me, I have Michael Ortega, officially signed today. We're competing on our upcoming event, Dragon House 20 Live, July 21st, in the heart of San Francisco Kezar Pavilion. Now, Mike, your last fight was in Bellator.
Yep.
You take that loss. Let's rewind, talk a little bit what's going through your mind after the fight.
Well, nothing. I did everything as planned. I had a big downfall. My plan was not to box a boxer, but I was injured literally 2 days before the fight, but I wasn't going to pull out. I just went in there, did my thing. I actually, in the end, I made him work. I made him earn that win, but, in the end, we exchanged. I got caught in the end, new day after that, but I wasn't upset about the loss. I was very happy. A lot of the fights in my career, I've been going against high-level guys. I haven't really fought any guys with a record as low as mine. Everybody I've always fought had like 20 or plus fights, sometimes 10 fights.
Wow.
It's just been my luck. My amateur record, I have over 22 fights, so it was always hard to get a pro fight with guys with lower fights. So I always been in limbo. It's either fight high-level guys or don't fight at all.
Now, for what I know, you, Mike, you're kind of a startup with a wrestling background, right?
Yes.
But now, every time I'm watching you fight, pretty much you rarely take a fight to the ground. You always stand up and bang. What going through your mind? Like, how come you don't stick with your roots?
It's a good question, man. It really started back because I was always in stand-up gyms. So my stand-up was always never crisp. It was always a brawler. I just used my wrestling as a defense. As you can see in a lot of my fights, anyone that tried to take me down, I always reversed it and I'll use my wrestling. But, this is not going to be the case in this fight. I understand my guy's a stand-up fighter. He thinks I'm going to be a stand-up fighter with him, but I'm just going to grind on him. Grind this time. If he thinks I'm going to stand up, I'm going to grind. When he thinks I'm going to grind, I'm going to stand him up. I'm going to tire this guy out.
So you got to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, a lot different this time. My game plan with Tony Johnson was for my last Bellator fight was to just out wrestle him. But I can't put it in no other words, but I blew my back out 2 days before the fight, so I had to box the boxer, and I made him earn it. I probably had like a 90% landing on all those punches I threw, but I got caught in the second round. Tony was a great guy though.
Right. Now, at one part of time, you used to train at AKA long time ago, right?
Yes.
So, how do you feel now? You're fighting the last opponent from the AKA. Now, this upcoming opponent, Fabian, is also from AKA. What's your thought on that?
I got no thoughts. We're all, in the end, everybody knows everybody. We train with everybody. It doesn't matter to me where you're from, where you train at, who you train with. In the end, it's up to you. If you're training like you want to win, I don't give a shit where you train. Look at Anderson Silva. That guy trains in garages. John Jones trains in his own garage. Don't matter what gym you come from, as long as you have it.
Well, that is the truth. Now, let's talk about specific on this upcoming fight. Your opponent, Fabian Gutierrez. Gutierrez, yes, I can't pronounce his last name. Sorry about that, Fabian. So what's your thought on this guy? He's coming off 1-0. He has a very crazy win on the last fight, making his pro debut. He actually come off a win by his opponent, DQ, so he got a W. So what's your thought on that? You're watching his fight.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry that happened to him. I wouldn't want to go out that way, but at the same time, I'm glad that he's actually being humble about that win. Not many fighters want to win that way, but man deserves the win, especially being the way he was DQ'd that way. It's a low blow if you ask me. But I see that he's not really too proud of it either. He has something to prove. I guess you could say I'm glad he took this fight because it kind of empowers me more to do a little bit more than what I've normally done in my training, because I know the only reason why he's taking this fight is because his teammate beat me, which is fine. We always get that chip. I probably am the same way, but it's going to be a different night. I've always put on good shows. Like I said, every time I fought on your show, it was always against a high-level guy. Never fought. Look at Marcel Fortuna. No one saw that going, but, I broke my hand in the first punch. Hey, still, I put on fights.
That's no doubt. That's absolutely no doubt about it. So now, your fight, upcoming fight is catching weight to 210 pounds. Let me ask you a future question. Do you ever think after this fight you will go up to heavyweight to fight? Because I know you walk around with like a 230, right?
Fight shape 230, but you know, when I'm just hanging out lifting, I'm about 245, 250. Ooh. But yeah, it's getting harder and harder to make weight. And you know, I never missed weight in my entire career, even my amateur career, never missed a weight. And I've always walked around this weight, but I'm just getting older, so it's getting harder to lose the weight. But I do see myself fighting heavyweight probably after this fight, if not the next.
I see. But no going down to 85.
No. No, I wish, you know, but no. I like being, you know, even at 205, I'm still in the average bigger guys, but, you know, I train myself to be more of a speed fighter than powerful.
So now, if people want to get a hold of you, Mike, how can people contact you for tickets?
All I have is Instagram. Just hit me up at M_Ortega205. You can hit me on Twitter, Mike Ortega Ush. Other than that, though, you just contact me through, you know, YouTube on this video. I'll be looking at the comments. But, you know, my feed's open on my Instagram. Be more than happy to accept it. And
you a full-time construction worker?
I'm a superintendent now, so I don't have to actually, you know, get my hands dirty. But I am still in the city full-time, 100%. And after the city, I go home, take care of my family. I'm a husband and with children, 3 kids, and then I still go train full-time too every day.
Full-time dad, full-time superintendent, full-time husband. That's a lot. But,
you know, it comes to grinding, man. How bad do you want it? I don't care what your job is, what you do. If you want to do it, you'll do it. You'll find time.
Now, right now, what gym you train at?
I'm at CSA. I've been at CSA for the last 3 years. I ended up leaving AKA to go there just because, you know, I moved out to Tracy, so that's the next high-level gym compared to what was in San Jose, where I was always affiliated with. So, you know, that I'm not leaving anytime soon. That's my home gym. You know, they brought me in open arms, and they cleaned up my entire stand-up. So, you know, a lot of people misconcept with CSA is just a stand-up gym. We got high-level wrestlers there as well as jiu-jitsus. It's just insane out there.
That's awesome. So this is going to be a spectacular. I know you're coming off the loss. This is a strong rebound. You got to get this W. I'm hoping I can see you fight in the Dragon House 30 and November 10 as well. That's going to be a really big stack card. We'll have all the weight class fighters, all the weight class champion will defend a belt or whether fight for a belt. It's going to be a really epic fight card on November 10. So Dragon House 29, building up to the Dragon House 30. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And if I don't want to get on the November 10 card, hit me up early because that card will fill out fast. Now, if Fabian watched this interview, what do you have to say to him, Mike?
I'm bringing that lunch, and then you're going to buy me the beer. I've been practicing that one.
Okay, bringing that lunch, you bring me a beer.
And you're going to buy me the beer.
That's a pretty awesome.
Man. I'll see you out there, Fabian, man. You know what? Game plan's going to stay the same. I know you're training hard. I'm training hard, too. We're going to make this happen. Have a good night. Winner buys the beer.
That's awesome. Now, any sponsor, any special people for this upcoming fight camp you want to shout out to?
You know what? Just my longtime sponsors, GFI and Self-Defined. You guys been there 100% from beginning to end for the last 9 years. I appreciate everything you guys done. Shirt by Self-Defined. Hit up Nelson and hook you up.
Nelson, I need one of these shirts, extra large. Don't forget. All right, guys, for more information about the upcoming fight card layout, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This event is a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. For all those people who want to check out the fight online, if you're not in San Francisco, get a voucher, DragonHouseMMA.com, and please subscribe our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up on the Dragon House MMA fan page on Facebook. We appreciate it. We'll thank all the love and support. We'll keep putting up another epic event for you guys. Dragon House 29, July 21st, in the heart of San Francisco. Good to have you on board, Mike. Last word to all the MMA fight fans.
All right, see you guys out there, man.
All right, peace.